Hey guys, it's Maria. As you can see, I am still alive. I um, uh, I had my surgery on Friday. It went well. I went in at 6 a.m. for 8 o'clock surgery. I was in the OR at 8 o'clock on the dot. Everything went smoothly. Both surgeries went well. So well, I guess, that the surgeon was able to finish an hour ahead of his anticipated time. Um, I was done by 12 o'clock. He originally had said around 1:30 or so, but I was done by 12. Uh, when I woke up in the recovery room, um, I was in excruciating pain. Not so much from the surgery site, but from the gas pain. It was very, very bad. I watched a lot of videos that you guys have made, you guys that are post op, where you guys mentioned the gas pain, that it's really bad, and I thought to myself, well, gas pain can't be worse than surgery, but it is. Oh yeah, in my case, it really was bad. I had it mostly in this left shoulder arm area, and I was freaking out because I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Then it's kind of spread out to the other side and into my neck. It was horrible. I could barely tell that I had surgery because the gas was so bad. But it subsided some. Uh, I spent a lot of time in recovery only because my room wasn't ready. So I was there from 1 o'clock or so to like 10 p.m., a little after 10. So I was all those hours laying on that stretcher thing, which I know a lot of you guys might know that it's very uncomfortable. Um, the nurses there were great. The surgeon made me feel comfortable. I was a little scared right before they called me into to take me to the OR, and I started to cry a little. And the nurse was like, "Oh, don't cry," and they hugged me, and I felt really good after that. They were kind of making little jokes in the OR room to try to make me feel comfortable, and I tell you, once they put the IV in, I can't even tell you when I fell asleep. I was so relaxed. Uh, uh, After I got to my room, I was able to walk a little bit, go to the bathroom on my own, and things like that. So the gas started to move around, and it was a little more tolerable. The next day, I had my barium test, and that freaked me out a lot. Um, they had me sip this liquid, this clear liquid. I don't know if it just wasn't as bad as a lot of you guys had mentioned, or maybe I was just so grateful to finally have something to drink that I didn't care. But it wasn't so bad. They had me sip it through a big straw, and I can see it go down into my esophagus and kind of get stuck right at that meeting point where the esophagus and the stomach meets. It was stuck there for, I would say, maybe 15 seconds or so. And then I was able to watch it kind of bubble out and trickle into the stomach part. Um, I don't know. I think I mentioned to you guys that I was having a surgery for acid reflux. I have really bad memory these days, but if I didn't, the other surgery that I had along with my VSG was a nissen fundoplication, which is where they take part of your upper stomach and wrap it around your esophagus and kind of make a little girdle with it to try to contain your acid. I had really bad acid reflux, and that was the only thing that they can offer me to try to give me some relief, which I've noticed that I do have some relief already. So like I said, it's kind of like a little girdle thing, and I guess it must be swollen or something, but it the food, oh well, not food because I can't have food yet, so, but the liquids kind of get stuck right at that meeting point, and I can actually feel it bubble into my stomach after a few seconds, and it's very, very painful for me. The incisions are not painful, but this thing, oh, once the food gets to that point, it's really painful. I should be on a puree diet, but I'm not tolerating it, so I'm still having just like liquids, and yogurt is the thickest thing that I can eat, and I have to eat it really, really slow, and I can only eat maybe a quarter of a little container of yogurt. Liquids are hard for me to get in. I try to sip, 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 but it's really hard for me at this point. And it has gotten better since surgery, but it's still very hard and it's still very painful. I'm hoping that it will get better within a few days or so that I can start having something a little thicker than yogurt. But like I said, that has nothing to do with the VSG. That has to do with the nissen surgery for the acid reflux. So unless you guys are having the same thing, you guys are not going to have that complication probably. And I guess that's it. Once I got home, I was a little more comfortable, being in my own bed. Nothing beats your own bed, I guess. I have to sleep with a lot of pillows. So my hubby only gets one pillow. I stolen pillows from everyone in the house. But I'm doing good. I'm able to walk around a little bit. I am planning on going out today for a walk and see how that goes. Like I said, my incisions don't hurt that much. Only the larger of the incisions is the most painful, which I'll show you guys in a second. I have 5 incisions. They are tinier than he said they would be. He said that the smaller incisions would be about 1 inch, and then I would have one that would be 1.5 inches long, and then one that would be like maybe 2.5 to 3 inches long. They all are very tiny. They all seem less than 1 inch, and then the largest one looks like it's like 2 inches. Not really bad at all. It might not even be 2 inches. It's so small. I will measure it though. Now I'm curious now that I'm saying it out loud. But I guess that's it. I don't know what else to add, except I must thank every single one of you that sent me messages. I got tons of messages in my inbox, saying, wishing me well for my surgery, sending me prayers. I gotta say thank you to the ones that actually even mentioned me in their videos, wishing me well. I really appreciate that, and I think that helped me a lot. I watched some of your guys' videos, and I read your comments while I was waiting to go into the to the OR. And it helped me a lot to know that a lot of you guys were thinking about me, and I was thinking about you guys too, so thank you. I got a couple of new subscribers. Hi, thanks for subscribing, and I hope that my information is useful to you. I guess that's it. I'm kind of scatterbrained. I guess it's because of the meds, but I'll try to make another video when I'm feeling a little better and I'm able to remember things. Weight wise, it's kind of freaky. When I was doing the 10-day diet, the day before I went into surgery, I weighed myself, and I had gone from I think it was 245 before I started the 10-day diet. I had went down to I think it was 238. I wrote it down somewhere. I will let you guys know. I went down to like a 238, I want to say, and when I came back from surgery, I guess because of when I came back home from the hospital, I guess because of all the liquids and stuff, I was 240, 245 again, which I found really strange. But like like I said, I guess it must be the liquids from the IV, because this morning I went down to 240 again. So I guess from now on I'm going to start to see the scale drop. I'm not. I want to say I don't want to weigh myself all the time because it's going to become frustrating for me. But I'm kind of a little obsessed. I guess I'm just very eager to see the weight come off. But I think I will make my official weigh-in days like on a Monday, or Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure, but I guess I got some time to figure that out, right? I'll show you guys my incisions really quickly. Okay, so I don't know what happened with the camera, so I'm gonna show you the incisions again. That's one right there. As you can see, it's tiny, tiny. It's not even an inch long, and I have one right here that's also very tiny. Another one right here, tiny, tiny. This one's a little bit bigger, but still very small. And then the mama of all cuts is this one right here. This one's really painful, but tolerable, and it's kind of bruised. This one I would say is about an inch. It looks kind of weird because I have that Dermabond on it, but it starts here and it ends right here. So you see, it's probably like an inch only. That's the biggest one. I have some bruising here. I don't think you guys can pick it up on the camera. No, you guys aren't picking it up, but I have a lot of bruising right here and a little bit down here. Yeah, it's not coming up on the camera, but that's from the blood thinners. She pinched, the nurse pinched when she was putting it in. You're not supposed to, and I was kind of too drugged up to let her know that she wasn't supposed to pinch, but oh well, it's done. So I guess that's it. Again, thank you guys for everything, all the well wishes, all the comments, all the reply, all the inbox messages. It was a great help to me. And I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.